So now we are going to do what might be my favorite part of this whole project. I love this part so much. So we're going to be making some pretty crazy drawings. And we are going to work with two things. We're going to be working with symmetry, and we're going to be really working with our imagination. So symmetry, what symmetry is something that is the same on both sides. One side is a reflection of the other, so both sides are identical. There's a lot of examples in nature of symmetry, like butterflies or the human face. And you can see these examples, these drawings that we're going to do, they are a little goofy. Here we have a kind of a cranky king with really weird hands, and he apparently loves hot dogs. And here, well, this one kind of looks adorable until you realize, well, it's also covered in poisonous spikes that are dripping poison, and it has sharks for hands, and it's wearing clown shoes. I don't know, kind of random. So, here's how we're going to get started. You are going to need a Sharpie and several pieces of blank paper. These should not be the ones that are sewn into your sketchbook. These are loose pages. And you are going to fold your paper in half. Now you can either fold it vertically like this, or you can fold it so it has a horizontal fold like this. You may know this as the hot dog fold or the hamburger fold, but really it's vertical or horizontal. I'm going to do the vertical fold, and when I fold paper, I like to make sure it's really neatly folded exactly in half, so I'm matching up the corners. I'm going to hold it while I pull my finger towards the fold, and then from there I'm going to go out to the edges. So now I am going to take my Sharpie and I'm going to start drawing spontaneous lines. Spontaneous means I am not planning these. These are completely random. Okay, it's not like scribble, 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 but I have no idea what I'm drawing. I'm just going to go with the flow. Okay, so you have to know where your fold is because you have to start at the fold and you have to end up at the fold. And I'm going to draw so that my spontaneous lines fill the whole paper. So maybe I'll draw some swoopy shapes. Maybe there's some spiky shapes. Notice I'm filling the whole paper. And now, tiny little spiky shapes down there. All right, so spontaneous lines. I have no idea what this is going to turn into. Now I need to transfer this onto the other side. I need to make this symmetrical. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to bring it over to the window. I don't know if you can see, but I am now going to trace onto the other side. So I'll bring it over to the window and I'll be right back. So now that I have traced this onto the other side, this is when things start to get really fun because now you open it up and now you use your imagination and you look at this and you ask yourself, oh my gosh, what is this thing? And now you start adding more details. So really use your imagination to figure out what you can turn this into. Does this look like a creature if I hold it that way? Does it look better that way? So these could be like a couple of hands doing like thumbs up, but I don't know. I think I kind of like it this way. So I'm going to, let's see, what do I see here? I don't know. What happens if I just sort of do this? Ooh, okay, so these now look like big floppy ears. So these are going to be big floppy bunny ears. And remember, we want this to be symmetrical, so whatever I draw on one side, I have to draw the same thing on the other side, so it's symmetrical. And let's see, if those are ears, then maybe it's got great big eyes right there. Ooh, and it's cross-eyed. And I don't know, for some reason this looks really sad. He's really sad. He's got a sad, droopy mustache. That's what this is right here. Pouty mouth. Oh. And here's his sad, droopy beard. So he's sad. I don't know why he's sad, but what could we turn these into? Oh, these are going to be more ears. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got an 8-eared, sad, mustachioed bunny thing going on. And let's see, could this be his paw? So maybe we're gonna draw little paw pads on there. Maybe he's got claws too. Arrgh. And oh, these are 2 tails, so he's got fluffy tails. Still don't know why he's sad though, but if I kept drawing, maybe I would add something that would help me figure out why he's so sad. Maybe he dropped his ice cream cone and it landed on his tail, and now he's got ice cream in his tail. Yep, that's what happened. Okay, upside down ice cream cone. Upside down ice cream cone. It's hard to draw ice cream cones upside down. Who'd have thunk it? He's sad. He's got ice cream dripping down. Poor mustachioed bunny man. Anyways, you get the idea. Keep going. It is super fun. Make as many of these as you want to. You have plenty of paper, so make a bunch. And you know what? If you don't like one, you can just recycle it. You don't have to use these. All right, this is just for fun. This is just for practice. Now, if you want to do something crazy, if you're ready for a really fun challenge, see if you can figure out a way to connect them. How could I join this drawing to become part of this drawing so it's all one drawing? So if I taped these together, I'm going to pretend I did that. Now, what happens if I continue these lines down like so? Now it looks like my grumpy king is sitting on top of my sad bunny man, which now explains why my bunny man is so sad. All right, so that's it. Have fun.